Okay. Hi everyone. So I finally found a way to film a sketchbook tour. I'm using a little lightbox. It is not the best vibe that I was going for, but this is good enough. I've been wanting to film this guy for a while now. I just finished it a few weeks ago, or maybe a week ago. This is a Dollarama sketchbook, literally just dollar store, but it's really good quality for being from the dollar store. I got it about 5 years ago. I bought 3 of these, and I really regret not buying more. I'm gonna try and not talk too long. So this is a sticker by Neva Hosking. This one is Tegan White, and then this is like an actual pamphlet from a Chanel perfume, I think. I'm not sure. Anyways, so we're gonna go here. It just barely opens in here. This is also from the same thing. This is a drawing by my mutual Julian. It was not by me. He's very cute. Okay, so this is 6th of September 2021. So I actually forgot to write in here, but I just finished it like April, March 2023. So this is like a year and a half old. I originally started out being really perfectionistic with it because it was my last one of my good sketchbooks. So I really like these, but the vibe did not last and I ended up getting really frustrated. I also stick a lot of envelopes in my sketchbooks, and so I had to cover up a lot of addresses and stuff like that. But yeah, I started off the sketchbook. Well, this guy's really iconic now, I guess, for my work. That's where my sticker came from. But what was I saying? I'm so sorry. Yeah, like I just started off really perfectionistic, and then I did this. Did it start here? I think it did. It was a workshop by, oh my gosh, I forget his username right now and his name. I might have to tag it in the description. But I did a sketchbook workshop with him, and yeah, this is what all this is from. We were supposed to just make it messy and try and write down like what he was saying and stuff like that. So like I basically was supposed to ruin my sketchbook, and I did. And it actually really helped. And this is the first sketchbook I've ever had where I felt very comfortable, and it started to feel like home, and I started to not stress about it. And I really attribute at least some of that to him. This is from Kanyo, reference. I don't draw people very often. I'm trying to do that more, but this is a drawing of myself. Yeah, I don't know. The stuff is so old, I don't really relate to much of this anymore, but you'll see the difference in it as I go along. That almost came up. Some of this stuff is embarrassing, like I don't want to show it, but the rest of the sketchbook I really enjoy, so I'm just gonna keep going. This is probably the best human face I've ever drawn in my life. I like to stick stuff in my sketchbook, so this came on a package that one of my mutuals sent me, and it was very sweet. I really like this also. This was from Life, drawing my mom, which I also really like. I was really proud of myself. More from Life. I really want to make a sticker or something with this concept, but I hate these so much. I'm just going to skip right past those. I'm sorry, I also have a cold, so. So for a little while, I was doing like art days over Zoom with one of my friends, and the first day we did figure drawing, so we did a bunch of these, and some of them I'm not too happy with. I absolutely love this one. I'm really, really happy with it still. This was about a year ago at this point, so I'm just gonna keep going along here. This was just like printed out of my printer. I like to put this kind of stuff in here sometimes just so they don't smudge, and I forgot to do that in my later pages. We found a picture of a guy sawing naked, and we decided to make it our homework, and that is what that was. I would be turning these, but I there's like no space in here, so I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah, I did draw quite a few humans in here, actually. I'm kind of proud of myself. Worked with a little bit of color. I really like these. This was taken from another package I got from Julianne. Oh, I really like this. Maybe I will try. Yeah, I drew my room, or my desk specifically. Oh, I taped that together. If you can hear beeping, that would be my washing machine. I drew my phone. This was also from Jules. This was another day where we did landscapes with my friend. I didn't end up finishing that one. This stuff is from my mutual core. I liked this one. That one was cool. This is also from core. This was fun. I drew that before I sold it. See, I started taking stuff out of my packages. And this was from, oh yeah, this was a stencil I made for a bookmark. But I started taking stuff from the packages I got, and near the end of the sketchbook, it got really crazy. So these were from when my parents went to Jamaica. I didn't use these middle pages very much, like the brown pages, just because I wasn't a huge fan of them, like the texture and the color. So some of them further down in here are blank. These are from Life when I was with my friends. The plant was from Life. I covered up something here, I think. I try not to do that anymore, covering up my bad art, you know. But I always like to write like where these things came from and stuff, because a lot of, I really like to keep memories, you know. I'm really into like journaling and memory keeping and scrapbooking and stuff like that. These are from my stickers, this is from Softcore Trauma. This was like the packaging, and I just had to cover this whole thing because it had my address on it. And these are all blank. So technically, I guess the sketchbook isn't done, but I'm probably not going to go back and finish them. This is where my pigeon was, my really popular pigeon drawing, and I had someone buy it off me, which was really nice, and I cut it out of my sketchbook. I was not feeling my art around here. I literally really don't like these at all. I like these guys though. Once again, I was trying to draw and I just wasn't feeling it. Around here, I'd say, is where I feel like I really leveled up and I became really happy with what I was creating, and I felt less stressed about art. So I was drawing some of my rabbits, and this was from Life when my friend was getting a tattoo and she moved her feet, so I couldn't finish it, but I love this so much. And then this was the tattoo she got. I designed it for her. And I asked the tattoo artist if I could keep the stencil. Yeah, so I drew this from Life. These were from Life. I started to really dive in and feel really comfy with what I was making. My Crocs. Someone just got a tattoo of this recently. It makes me really happy. Yeah, I was gonna do a logo design, and then I ended up not going through with it just because I didn't have the time. This was from Life as well. I'm really, really happy with that. What else? This was starting to be from Life, and then I had to go inside and I had to stop what I was doing. My Borzoi. I'm sorry, I have a cold, by the way, if you hear me sniffling. Oh shit. You didn't see that. I had to go through earlier today and like cover up all of my addresses. I was not happy when I did this one. I wasn't feeling it. This whole page I wasn't feeling really. See, like, look at these gorgeous envelopes that I got. I love like putting them in. I really like this. Even though I was too tired to finish it, I didn't want to do the keyboard. I want to make a sticker design of this one day. This is starting to transfer over, so I really should put something in there. I kind of forgot when I got this far in to do any of that. You'll see a lot of writing in my sketchbooks because now that I add sentences and stuff to my work, I usually, if I hadn't drawn, like, written out the words already, like, I was gonna add this to a drawing that I did digitally, and so I wanted to, like, write it down and then scan it, because my writing is very different when I use a marker in my sketchbook versus straight in Procreate. Yeah, I was not feeling the bubble teas anymore. I draw a lot of Zelda, my baby chicken. And then I started putting in, like, my stickers from my Starbucks, which, as you can see later on in this, it got really out of hand. Also, so this drawing, I really enjoy it, but the cool thing about working in Procreate is that I'm able to take a little bit of a chance in here when I'm working in my sketchbook, and then if I don't like what I did, I can always go and then edit it out. So that's what happened here with the eye. I kind of, like, did a few different things, then I didn't like it, and I also moved the words over to this side, so that's pretty fun. I really like this whole spread, especially these two together. These were just, like, kind of separate, and then I realized that I liked how they looked together, and then I don't remember if I added this in after, but it all just kind of, like, came together really nice. Yeah, and I add, like, little things in here. This was the printout for the tattoo I got from Rice Peasant. Yeah. Big envelopes. These ones literally, like, stick out on the end, and I kind of love that. Oh, it's not gonna go down. Oh well. This was from Life as well. I also like this kind of spread too. Oh yeah, so this one is basically just, like, a whole bunch of stickers from when we were all hanging out, and my friends drew on there. This was a concept for a drawing I wanted to do. I did that from Life, or not from Life, sorry, from memory, and I was really proud of it. This was from Life, and I'm really, really happy with this. This is probably the best hand I've ever drawn, and I said that when I posted it recently. I hate this so much, and yeah. But also, I like this one, so my little second two-headed calf. I've been meaning to, like, actually scan these and kind of finish shading them and then post it, but I never did. I wasn't a fan of how this went. I always try to at least finish things, even if I don't like how it's starting out. I just kind of force myself to get it done, because sometimes it ends up turning out much better than you think it will. I had to cover all of this up because this was a parking ticket that I got. It was my first parking ticket, so I felt like I wanted to put it in here. More hands. This was me writing this down for my logo. Oh, well, it was originally for shirts, but this is from Life. This guy, unfortunately, had the drawings transfer over because I forgot to put something in between. So thankfully I scanned it before that happened. I'm having trouble turning these. It's literally stuck. Okay. Honestly, like, I love having a bunch of shit pasted in here. It's amazing. I really like this little guy. Yeah, and it adds, like, a bunch of, like, cool different, like, textures and patterns and stuff. Then there's, like, a random, like, cardstock page in here. I meant to draw something here and I forgot. Yeah. More stuff, like, pasted in, more stickers. Yeah, this is just all Starbucks, and this is from work. Oh, I forgot to draw something here too. Yeah, this is getting near the end, so got some strawberries. I actually really liked how these turned out, and they look nice next to the pink. Oh my gosh, more of this little guy. I love it so much. This too, I did these on the same day. These are markers, my tombow markers, and when they start to run out of ink, they kind of go on really scratchy, but, like, you know, a little bit thinner, so that you can add this, like, texture, and you can kind of layer them and make patterns, which is actually really fun. I believe this is the same marker, but one that's actually, like, full, so the difference is really big, but they're still usable, right? I really hated this. I tried drawing this. I did not like it, and so I added the harness to cover everything up. But, you know, you can't like everything that you make. Yeah, this is basically the ends. In the back, I just have a bunch of, like, things that I've written down for my pieces of art. I read it over and over again just in case I mess it up or I don't like how the writing looks. Yeah, and then this is from our trivia teams for when we reserve our tables. Yeah, this was one of my first sticker designs, and then this came in a package I got. But yeah, that's this boy. Very thick, falling apart at the seams. But this is probably my favorite sketchbook I've ever done. And if you've watched the whole 15 minutes or 16 minutes, thank you so much. I'd really like to do more sketchbook tours, so in the future I'll definitely put more up. But for now, I hope you guys have a good night.